What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins offense for our first game against the New England Patriots. I put a poll up on my YouTube channel whether you guys wanted to see offense or defense first. Offense won just slightly, so that's what we're going to do. Game Pass is still pretty glitchy, or NFL Plus, I guess. I do have the all 22s here. It's a little blurry. Hopefully it'll kind of clear up. I remember last year, if I kind of rewind it and stuff, sometimes I could get it to clear up a bit. But if not, it is what it is. We get the general idea. So I believe that this pass, this first throw, did get tipped. Unfortunately, like old Game Pass, they would show the the all 22 view first, and then they would do the end zone view right after. But now it makes you like switch between them. So that's a bit of an annoying thing. So if we want to see both views, I have to actually manually switch. So let's kind of take a look so we can get an idea of what the snap looked like, because I know it was definitely a high snap from Connor. I mean, Tua is pretty much at full extension there. He does find the laces. That's interesting. I was curious about that, but it does end up getting batted. Let's take a look at the protection, or lack thereof. So that's Liam Eichenberg that gets torn apart by Judon. So yeah, Eichenberg is going to pull. He's going to lean, give up his chest, not punch. Ugh. That's ugly. That's very ugly. I guess we'll stick with this view for now. Well, no, we probably should go with the other one. I'll use the sideline view probably for the most part, because I think it is just more helpful in general. But if we need to get a closer look at the line or something that Tua is doing, we'll switch views. Alright, we're going to get a guy in motion. I'm going to go to him. That is Eichenberg. Wish it wasn't so blurry. It is interesting, too, that we are lining him up at H-back. I did notice that during the game. We weren't just putting him at fullback. We were moving him out to H-back quite a bit. So that's kind of interesting. Decent little play there. So that does still seem to work a little bit. It does clear up some of the blurriness, but it's still not good looking. Okay, now this isn't working at all. Oh my god, this is glitchy. Okay, so yeah, New England's doing a single high safety, man-to-man coverage. They're going to exchange the safeties. The one that was a single high comes down. The other safety goes back. A little bit of trickery before the play. Something that New England likes to do. Decent little route run by Tyreek. Alright, more single high looks. Alright, we're going to get... and this is interesting, too. Like, putting a lot of our running backs out wide. Doing that with, like, Raheem Mostert, of course. I mean, he's a receiving back. Same thing with, like, a Myles Gaskin or Savon Ahmed once he's healthy. But doing it with Chase Edmonds is interesting. Putting him out wide. And then we have Alec Ingold in at running back. Then we're going to put Edmonds in motion and hand it off to him with almost like a jet sweep. And doing a jet sweep with your starting running back is an interesting concept. Because then it kind of just gets handled just like a normal inside run. We don't really get a whole lot of push, though. All right, we are 4 plays in. Okay. Let's take a look at the end zone view. All right, so we've got Austin Jackson and Robert Hunt double teaming this guy. Austin Jackson's going to climb. Yeah, he had a gap wide open here. Yeah, he's got to see that. When this linebacker here, I realize that the scheme is to read outside in. Really, he could have bounced to the outside too, probably. He has a decent block here, but the move is definitely to cut back inside. Is that Liam? Yeah, because Liam Eichenberg, the way he's blocking this guy... Oh, no, it's Connor. It's Connor. Yeah, so the way Connor's blocking this guy, he's got to go through Connor, to fill this gap. And everybody else is moving this direction. So if he were to cut back inside, this could have been a big gain. But he doesn't do either one. He just kind of runs into the pile. He doesn't cut out. He doesn't bounce to the out or bounce in. He just kind of runs straight into the pile. I realize that the outside zone isn't really something he's super familiar with, but he's going to have to pick it up faster than that, man. All right. We'll stick with this view for now. I'm kind of glad we did. It's a run. So I think I'll switch between them as I need to. Okay, so this is going to be a little pitch play. Robert Hunt is going to get a decent second level block. Austin Jackson isn't going to finish his, but that's okay if Edmonds takes the inside gap. Yep. Good run. All right, we're going to have to go to the other view here. How many plays in are we on this drive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is irritating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, so we've got a single high situation. They're giving us some space. He's going to creep down. So this is more of a cover 3 situation. The way you can kind of tell that it's not man is by the hips of the corner here. If it were man coverage, he would have been more inclined to flip his hips toward the outside. But with it being zone, his hips are facing toward the inside where his help is, where the safety is. So that's just kind of that. Yeah, Game Pass did that last year too, where it would just skip plays for no reason. I don't know why it does that. It's very irritating. Is the Alec Ingold pass now? I'd really like to watch the Alec Ingold pass. Yeah, this is it. I do like the play design. And do a little play action. This is fully set up to look like Alec Ingold is responsible for climbing and blocking this linebacker, but instead he's just going to run the route. Looks like the linebacker even thought so. Actually, I think that's a box safety. Whatever. The numbers are confusing with him being 30. Total number changes and everything. It is a difficult throw to make, but it is one that would have been possible for Tua. Were there any better options? Here's the thing. There's only 2 routes being run. You have your receiver kind of, taking the 2 defenders away from the play. I get the concept. The idea is that the play action is supposed to freeze everybody in the box. And then your speed guy, I think this is Tyreek Hill, is supposed to take the corner and safety away from the play. And Alec Ingold is supposed to be wide open. But in this case, your linebacker reads it well. It makes it a very difficult throw. We'll skip the penalty. It's not on us. All right, we're going to get a guy in motion. I think that's Tyreek Hill. Nice. Good ball. Once again, I like the play design. It's man coverage, but they are playing off a little bit. It forces him to follow him. And this allows Tyreek Hill to already have some acceleration when the ball is snapped. Let's take a look at the route. Good little hand fake there. Nice. Tyreek Hill, obviously very fast, very explosive, but he is also an underrated route runner. Jalen Waddle as well. Hill in motion again. This time we're going to hand it off. Let's switch views. What are we on? 5-yard run. Okay. Okay. Once again, Hill in motion. A little bit of hesitation there from Edmonds. He needs to just go into that gap a little bit faster. He's got the blocks there. Austin Jackson. Not Austin Jackson, but Teron Armstead. Pretty good block there. He just needs to see that a little bit faster. That's going to come with time running in this system. All right, we'll keep it on this view because we have a bad run and then a sack. So that'll be better for this view. All right, we got Raheem Mostert back there. Got a guy in motion. Gonna pitch it. Phillips gonna blow it up. Yeah, he sniffs it out. Who's... I think is that Tyreek Hill. I think his assignment should have been Phillips, but instead he kind of just helps the tight end. So he goes unblocked. Oh, no, no, no. Let me look at the other view of this. I remember this. Yeah. We put Trent Sherfield in motion. Yeah, he was definitely supposed to climb and block the linebacker. Or Adrian Phillips, rather. Yeah. Unfortunate. I was thinking that was a different play. There's something that happens in this game that I definitely want to talk about. Alright, we're going to get Raheem Mostert in motion. Going to put him out in the slot. Ugh. Yeah, it's the fumble. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, it's not just one person dying on this play. So first, it's actually Robert Hunt. I knew someone died on the right side. Someone had asked me in the stream who gave up the pressure on this sack. I knew that, you know, either Liam or Connor. I knew Connor Williams had some trouble on this play, but I knew someone on the right side failed too. So Robert Hunt missed with his hands bad. And then, I actually thought Connor Williams messed up, but it was Robert Hunt. Connor Williams was trying to make up for Robert Hunt's mistake. Robert Hunt whiffs with his hands and gets his hands swiped, and Connor Williams is stuck trying to chase the guy. Okay. So let's take a look at Liam Eichenberg. And this is why the film is so important. Like, I was sitting there, I had blamed Connor Williams, like, while it was live because I didn't get a chance to really look at it. But that was Robert Hunt. And then Liam Eichenberg, knee bend isn't good. Hands are all over the place. Giving up his chest. Yep, clothful. Leaning. Yep. That'll do it. How's Teron Armstead doing? He kind of gave up his chest too. But he actually recovered okay. Yeah, and there's the kick. Okay. We're going to switch to the other view for this drive. Or for this play, at least. Pass plays, this is much better. Because I need to see what the receivers are doing. We're going to get a Durham Smythe in motion. Bad field position. That's another thing, too. We had bad field position, like, all game. At least the beginning of it. Got to do a better job of that, for sure. So we get Smythe in motion, and that clears this defender to go toward the sideline, clearing him away from Tyreek. Okay, pretty fun play design. Yeah, it was a. Yeah, Matthew Judon was the read here. They were intentionally not blocking him, but I think they were. Well, actually, they were. The tight end was responsible for that. Who is that that's blocking him? It's the second play of the drive. Is that Gesicki? Yeah, it's Mike Gesicki, and he's barely got one hand on the guy. Yeah, he's not squaring up to him. Oh, man. I think he's supposed to hold Judon at least a little bit. Like, I know it's a read. He's kind of supposed to be a free runner. You're hoping that he, takes the bait and goes with the running back. I wonder if this is a play where, if this is a designed play action, or if Tua actually has the option to hand off to Raheem Mostert there. Because that would have been the better read if so. But I feel like Gesicki's supposed to give a little bit better effort than that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is the Matthew Judon. I mean, why did I say Matthew Judon? Because it said his name. He's the one that I think makes the tackle. The Alec Ingold run. All right, we get Ethan Carter in motion. Hopefully he's okay. I know it was a concussion. Not sure if he'll play in this next game, but hopefully we'll see him sooner rather than later. Hopefully he's all right. It is indeed Matthew Judon that gets the tackle. Yeah, we only need a couple yards, so blocking Matthew Judon isn't really a big deal. We get this guy in motion basically to free up, to basically make Matthew Judon have to stop and think. He has to at least account, for the jet sweep. So that freezes him up just for a second, and that allows Austin Jackson to just have to go climb to the linebacker, so Alec Ingold can get some easy yards. Because we don't need to go far there. That's some pretty fun play design, if I say so myself. All right, we will stick with this view. Looks like it's a run. We get a Smythe in motion. Got another guy in motion too. All right, Liam Eichenberg is going to pull and not do anything. Yeah, Liam Eichenberg's supposed to take him. But Connor Williams, yeah, he gave up his chest. Yeah, that's good. That's control right there by the defender. And that's what that is. That's physicality and control. All right, this is a pass. Might pause that. We're right here. All right, we'll get Gesicki in motion. Tua's going to have to... He just throws it away. Okay. Let's take a look at the offensive line then. Nice little subtle shift right before the snap, too, from New England. See, this guy is the read. He's supposed to be a free runner, but I feel like Teron Armstead was supposed to block him. But I think what happened here, I think Connor Williams, being the center, I'm pretty sure he pointed out like everybody's blocking assignments, like right here. But then the two defensive tackles switch, and I think that's what messed up the assignments. Because right before snap, the two D tackles shift. Yeah, and they are all going here. Like Connor's already got a hold of him. Liam Eichenberg's going to go assist. I think Teron Armstead was also confused. That might have even been an illegal man downfield as well. I think that was a miscommunication from our offensive line, which means that is on Connor Williams. That's my take. All right. Good job from Tua here. Got pressure up the ass, but was able to throw that off platform quickly to Chase Edmonds for a positive gain. I like that. Let's see why the offensive line failed like it did. Yeah, this one. I'm very confused. And so is Connor Williams. So, pre-snap, you've got 6 people down. And you tend to prioritize the people on the interior as far as pass pro goes. But Connor Williams isn't looking at either of these guys. He's looking straight at him. So if both linebackers were to have rushed... What the fuck? So what was supposed to have happened here... is Chase Edmonds running a route here? He is. But typically... You would rather, one of the edge rushers be your free runner. Like, if you're assuming that all 6 of these guys are going to rush, you would rather either Judon or this guy be the free runner, because at least that gives Tua a little bit more time to scramble or get the ball out quicker. But interior, like, getting pass rush up in the interior is the worst situation you can have. So either Connor Williams should have had this guy as his assignment, and then Robert Hunt should have been assigned to him, or Connor Williams should have had him and Liam Eichenberg should have had him. That's what should have happened. But instead, both edge rushers are assigned. Robert Hunt is assigned to the D lineman, and Connor Williams is just going over to assist Robert Hunt. He's not assigned to either of them. Ugh. It's pretty ugly. This is the part of center that people don't talk about. Like, being able to block, being able to, snap the ball efficiently, of course, is important, but understanding the assignments to the level where you're going to be, setting the assignments pre-snap, man. All right, we get some more motion, of course. Good job from Tua. Great throw. One thing, he's not really, as far as Tua goes, he's not really going through progressions here. He kind of stares this down. Luckily, the linebacker isn't paying attention to it. And this is a very accurate ball. To be fair, it's a great throw. But a more savvy linebacker, that can be some trouble. All right, we get Hunter Long in motion. Jet sweep. Nice. How'd the O-line look? I don't think I need to go to the other view for this. You got Alec Ingold. Lead blocking. Ooh, nice. That sets the edge perfectly. Tyreek Hill takes care of the rest. Nice. Oh, and Greg Little is now in as well. Hopefully Austin Jackson's okay. I know it's an ankle injury. I seen that Mike McDaniel, in his interview, said that in an emergency situation, Austin Jackson probably could have gone back in, but they're going to take a closer look at the ankle soon. So hopefully we get a more detailed description of what happened to him soon. Oof. Okay. What play is that? Negative 7-yard run. Okay. I guess I probably could have figured that out from what I just watched happen, huh? All right. So Connor Williams, because this is more of a 4-3 front. You would still count them as linebackers, 4 linemen, even though their hands aren't in the dirt. From like an offensive line perspective, like if you were calling this as a center, you might call it as a 4-2. But I would almost count him because he's in the box. So he would basically be your one tech in this situation. So Connor Williams is responsible for him. He's leaning big time. Okay. So I think what's supposed to happen here, Connor Williams is supposed to take the one tech. Robert Hunt is supposed to climb up to this linebacker, and Greg Little is supposed to climb to him. But instead, this guy is a free runner. And once again, I realize that that the running backs are supposed to read it outside in. Never mind. That does close quickly. And it's a pitch, so he didn't even have the ball yet. That's fair. Never mind. Yeah, it's just Greg Little. Yeah, he didn't pick up the right assignment. A lot of miscues. That's been a lot of the issues here. There's a lot of miscommunications and things of that nature. This early in the season, I mean, that's going to happen, naturally. But still. All right, we get Chase Edmonds in motion. Good job from Tua buying time. And gets the 7 yards we just lost on the run. Why did he run free? First, let's see if there were any better options for Tua. Because he bought some time. Not really. Okay. Alright, why does this guy run free? So this is the same look. And you know what? This is what I was talking about earlier. Right? So, if you're going to be giving this look, because the Dolphins do this too, if you're assuming that all 6 are going to rush, you're better off allowing one of the edge rushers to go free, because that allows Tua at least the opportunity to do something like this. You know, make a guy miss, make a big play happen. Or at least make a play happen. So this does get handled better. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted Connor Williams to do first. Just kind of in reverse. So remember when I mentioned that Connor Williams should be taking one of these linebackers, or at least looking that way, and then because before I had said that, you know, Liam should have been taking one and Connor should have taken the other, but in this case it's kind of reversed. Robert Hunt's role is to block him, to block this linebacker. Connor looks toward him first, like that's his first read. The first thing he does is see, post-snap, what is this linebacker doing? Okay, he's dropping back. I'm now going to look to help. And he goes over and helps Liam Eichenberg. So, that is progress during the same drive. He learned the lesson. He learned from the lesson that he... I can't talk right now, apparently. He learned a lesson from, you know, something that affected him earlier in the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus. Okay. It's a short run, so let's stick with this view. Got a fullback back there. Got a wide receiver in motion. Yeah, there's a little bit of hesitation from Chase Edmonds here. Does kind of break down pretty quick. There is a gap initially, and I think if he just hits it hard immediately, I think he can gain some more yards, but he kind of hesitates. Also, if he bounce, no, yeah, he just needs to go. Just put your head down and just go. Okay. Once again, Tua isn't really going through progressions very much. He does look toward another receiver, but this almost seems designed. Like he's being instructed to look toward him. Like, who is that? It's one of the tight ends. I think that's Smythe. Could be wrong. It looks like he's designed to look that way. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like he's designed to look that way to draw this defender toward him to free up Tyreek Hill. Yeah, and that is Durham Smythe. Okay. And I get it. The Patriots' defensive line is pretty good, so they want him to get rid of the ball quickly. But still. All right, Gesicki in motion. That's better. Just take what you can get. Less hesitation there. That guy died. Man, this play is just going to stay blurry, huh? It just gets worse. All right, I'm just going to hit play because it's just getting worse. Boy, I'm going to... Let me try going from one play and then go back to this one. See if that helps. It did not. Okay. That's a little better. All right, let's take a look at that from the other angle. Because Tua, once again, kind of had to... had to bail the offensive line out here. All right, so let's take a look at what goes on here. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to let both of those guys go. Like, Matthew Judon is a read. That's why he's running free. Like, Judon is supposed to run free. He's supposed to, get stopped here. I think Greg Little's supposed to hang on to him. I don't think both of them are supposed to run free. That doesn't seem to make sense to me. All right, let's take a look at this pass. All right, we got a single high. Looks like more man-to-man coverage. Press coverage over here, playing off over here. Yeah, it is indeed man. Actually, it's a bit of a mixture. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixture of man and zone. Okay. So Chase Edmonds in motion a little bit. He's going to pick up the linebacker. Good job. Good throw. A little bit late. Oh, no. Also, is this, if Tua lets go of this ball right now, this is a massive play. Because this defender can't break on this ball. If Tua throws this with some heat right now, like, that is some massive yak opportunities. This linebacker isn't going to be able to close, and neither is he. Because he's going to have to go through these two. I think this is the penalty. Yeah. I think this is the sack, so let me... No, it's not. Okay. We get 2 passes and then a sack. Okay. So we'll stick with this view then. More single high. That makes sense. Hill in motion. Yeah, this was a bad throw and bad decision from Tua. Tyreek Hill, made an amazing play. Really, the better decision would have been Gesicki. But Tyreek Hill does Tyreek Hill things. That's not even really Tyreek Hill things. Like, he's not necessarily known for big-time contested catches. But, all right, we're going to get him in motion again. No, that wasn't Hill in motion. That is the correct decision. Just a little bit off. And this is the sack. Yes. It's going to be blurry on this play. All right, we get a guy in motion. It's readable now. Motherfucker. Hang on. What the fuck? Why is it this play that's got to fuck up? Dude, NFL Plus is so bad. But I'll do my best to kind of break this down. It's very blurry. But what's supposed to happen here, because Matthew Judon is going to have a little bit of a gap exchange and run straight up through A gap. What needed to happen is Robert Hunt needed to pass this guy on to Greg Little and then block Matthew Judon, but this isn't communicated at all. So that doesn't happen. And Game Pass is going to skip it, so I can't show my point. Of course it will. Why wouldn't it? That's better. It looks better now, too. But, yeah. So, right here, Greg Little should have picked up this defensive lineman so that Robert Hunt could have jumped over here. But instead, Matthew Judon runs free. So, a lot of this stuff comes down to communication. It's not even technique. It's just communication. And these next two plays, we need the other view. All right, we get Gesicki and the running back in motion. So they can chip some guys. I do like that decision. We start with the tight end and the running back on either side of the quarterback. And then they're going to basically go line up at H-back so they can chip, and then they're both going to run routes. That's a good throw from Tua as well. This guy has to break. Yeah. Pretty good play design. And then this is where Mike McDaniel impressed the hell out of me, put his nuts on the table, and stamped himself as my head coach. Going for it on 4th and 7 from here. End of the second quarter. Great throw from Tua as well. Very accurate. Throws with some anticipation. Jalen Waddle is not open when he throws that ball, but he puts it perfectly. And then Jalen Waddle just being so fast and explosive. Fantastic. Fantastic fucking play. How many drives we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is a pass. Okay. Tight end in motion. Chase Edmonds in motion. Get that to Waddle. I don't hate it. Is that the best thing he could have done? I don't think so. This slant could have been pretty big. Safety isn't even looking. Who knows what Tyreek Hill could have done in that situation? I know this is a run, but let's see. Yeah. So I actually want to talk about it from this view. This is the play I was thinking of earlier. I mentioned this in the stream, but now I can actually show it. This play is going to, or at least this package, is definitely going to come up again. We put Raheem Mostert out wide with Chase Edmonds at running back. We're going to put Raheem Mostert in motion like it's going to be a jet sweep. But we hand it off to Chase Edmonds. We don't get much out of it. But let me tell you something. NFL play calling is chess. It's not checkers. And I realize that our game against the Patriots is over. But not only do we play them again, but we have 16 other regular season games that we must play. So, well, actually 15, I guess. It's a 17-week season. But, yeah. No, it's 16. I'm sorry. No, it's technically 18-week. Yeah. Okay, cool. At some point, we are going to line up in this package again. And we are going to we're going to make it look exactly like we just did. You know, Chase Edmonds is going to move forward like it's going to be a handoff. But at some point, we are going to hand that off to Raheem Mostert. Calling it now. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. We might even run this same play a couple more times and still just hand it to Chase Edmonds before we do this. But it will happen. I have faith. This is set up for later. I mentioned that when I was live during the game, but I couldn't really describe well what I was trying to say, I don't think. Because I had nothing to like show what I was talking about. Having Tyreek Hill dance in the backfield is fun. Doesn't do anything, though. Also, I remember this play. This was a 3rd and short, I believe. I seen that in my comments in the chat when I was live, people were complaining about the play call here. I don't think on the 3rd and short, throwing a screen to Tyreek Hill is necessarily a bad decision. I don't think you needed to do all this dancing in the backfield to do it. I think you probably could have just handed it to Tyreek Hill, to be fair. But, you know, that's me. Now, let me close that. All right, 18-yard pass. Then we'll have to switch views so we can take a look at that 8-yard run. There we go. All right. We are going to get Raheem Mostert out wide. Just a straight up screen to Tyreek Hill. We don't always need motion. Sometimes very basic things work well. Just get the ball to Tyreek Hill in open space and just let him be fast. Sometimes that's all you need. Take a look at this view first. Why not? I thought this was a run. Well, I guess technically it is, because Tua threw it behind him. Yeah, because it is technically a backwards pass. So I guess it is technically a run. So yeah, I think this view is probably better. Just kind of moving Cedric Wilson all around. I don't hate that. Cedric Wilson's pretty good at getting yak too. Like, he's not Jalen Waddle, he's not Tyreek Hill at it, but he's a pretty good athlete himself. All right, let's see if we need to go to the other view for this 3-yard run. See if there's enough for me to talk about that I haven't already. Cedric Wilson in motion. So the previous play, we had Cedric... This is kind of what I was referring to before. The previous play, we had Cedric Wilson doing all sorts of motion and stuff pre-snap. And last time, we kind of threw it to him out in the flat. Technically, it's a backwards pass, so it's a run, but whatever. But then we immediately do the same thing, but this time we hand it off. Blocking isn't incredible. The whole line kind of died, but... Actually, yeah, let's take a look at the other view of that. Let's take a look at what happened to the offensive line on that play. I think we need to. I wish it was like old Game Pass where it just automatically showed you both views. That was so much smoother. So I don't have to keep switching. Good block by Hunter Long. Connor Williams gave up his chest, and this guy just kind of controlled him. Kind of controlled A-gap because of that. So that's unfortunate. All right. Little play action, get him in motion. Get that out to Mostert. Let him get some yak. I don't hate that. I like it. Use that speed. Take what you can get. Cool with that. Again, learning lessons from prior mistakes earlier in the game. Offensive line kind of breaks down here. Just go up the gap and don't hesitate. Take what you can get. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I do believe that Chase Edmonds will improve throughout the season as he gets more accustomed to our blocking scheme. All right, we get Trent Sherfield out in motion on that play. Then we're going to have a little bootleg. One thing I do like, this is kind of a small thing from Tua. It's a little bit less secure with the football, but I think it does make for a better fake. Tua actually does fake handoffs with the ball, which I think does sell play action better. I know a lot of quarterbacks, they'll tuck the ball under their arm and just kind of put their hand out there. And that makes it so the ball isn't as easy for someone to, come and slap the ball out at your hand or something like that. So for ball security reasons, this isn't as safe. But I think it does sell the play action better, so I'm okay with it. But I just kind of wanted to note that. It kind of skipped the play on replay, but that's okay. Wasn't anything super crazy. Tyreek Hill in motion. And we will get it to him. Let's take a look at Tua's eyes here. See, he is locked on to Tyreek Hill the entire play. And that really... Let me see. Does the defender look back at Tua and see that? He does. But if he were to go through his progressions, he would see that he has an open man right here over the middle. And the pocket's actually okay. Like I said, I try to be fair with Tua. When he does things well, I'm going to sing his praises, but I'm also not afraid to criticize him. And let me tell you, we're approaching the fourth quarter, and I'm going to have some things to say. Been defending him a lot over this offseason. Because a lot of people were throwing criticisms that I didn't think were fair. Like they were attacking his arm strength, thinking... he had just a noodle arm. That wasn't the case. I don't think he has, elite arm strength, but I don't think it's bad either. I think it's solid. Now, his decision-making, I think, leaves a lot to be desired. I think he can definitely improve a lot there. We're going to get Tyreek Hill in motion. Fantastic throw. Not the best decision in the world. I like the aggression. I think the two safeties kind of make that scary, and he had other options. He had, Chase Edmonds wide open here. That's an option. Also, this Jalen Waddle with some anticipation, throw it over this linebacker's head. We've seen him do a throw very similar to this earlier in the game. I think this is possible, but I think Chase Edmonds is probably the best bet. I mean, this is a decent throw if he, puts that a little bit more on him, but he does kind of put it a little low. I get it because, he's scared of the safety making a big play. But if that's the case, just give it to your running back and let him get some yak. How was the pocket? Pocket was straight. He was starting to get pressured at the end there, but that's okay. Engel in motion. Good block by Chase Edmonds. He's had a couple good blocks. Watch this. Nice. Gets that out to his man, Cedric Wilson. I'm okay with that. Tyreek Hill in motion. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a look at that from the other view. Because I think There's something he could have done there. Yeah. He could have cut that back left. I mean, look at this linebacker. If he cuts left, give him a little stiff arm. Yeah. Could have had a pretty big gain there. But, you know. Who am I? All right, we're actually going to stick with the end zone view then. What? The fuck? It's not the play I picked. What the hell's going on? It was showing our defense there. This is whack, dude. Alright, I guess screw that play. Or I guess I'll try to look at it from the sideline view. Alright. Alec Ingold in motion. Nice run. Read his blocks well. Ingold in motion again. Showing a similar look, but now we're going to do play action. Yeah. This is where Tua started making some weird decisions, man. We're up. We do not need you playing hero ball for no reason. Also, we have a man wide the fuck open. I know he's under duress. If you're not seeing your wide open man, just continue to scramble and throw that bitch away. We were up. We do not need to be putting the ball at risk. Defense was playing well. Use that. That is your strength. That is the strength of this team, is the defense. Even with our new offensive weapons. That's still the case. I don't hate that. Once again, though, he's not really going through progressions. And this is where, you know, his pre-snap reads, I think, could be better. So, you know you have Tyreek Hill over here. He's running like, what, a curl? Yeah, more or less. Is this Waddle? Whoever. You know that your two receivers here are going to be going deep over the middle to take away these two defenders. And this guy is a full 10 yards away. So if you throw a quick strike to Tyreek Hill, this is some big yards. Again, I don't hate the decision. It's not bad, but he could have seen that pre-snap. Ingold in motion again. Why did that get blown up? Yeah, I need to look at the other view of this. All right, we are 3 plays in. The drive, okay. or maybe we're not going to. End zone view does not seem to be working. So, I guess we won't. I guess we'll just move on. That sucks because there's a sack come out. All right. Offensive line. Actually, he holds up pretty well there. He has time. He just holds the ball. Once again, he's kind of staring in that direction. If he looks, Alec Ingold is wide open down here. But he's not really going through his progressions. He's only reading half the field. Gonna try this again. All right, let's refresh this. Maybe it'll help. Well, it. Still gonna skip the damn play. Man, the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar company, man. You can't get a website that works. All right, fuck it. Well, shit, now it's not working at all. Hang on. Okay. After a few minutes of fighting with this, got the damn play working. Alright, Tyreek Hill in motion. Alright, so we're back to this situation. This is something that the Dolphins are used to doing to people. You know, moving a bunch of people around, not really letting the offensive line know what we're doing. I see. So, they backed both of the linebackers up to make it look like they were dropping back into coverage, but then he's going to come in on a delay, and he doesn't get picked up. Also, Tua, again, we're up. We don't need to risk turnovers. At this point, the play's over. Take a sack. Actually, you had a guy open over the middle. But, you know. That's a thing. Like I said, his, I am, whoa. We have some clarity. Where was this? Oh, nope, there it goes. Shouldn't have said anything. Great throw. Very accurate quarterback. That's for sure. He's very accurate. But definitely does need to work on the decision making. just going to stick to this view from here unless something really warrants me switching back. This video is long enough. Yeah, whole offensive line just kind of got bullied. New England's just being more physical than us. A lot of it just comes down to them controlling the line of scrimmage with power and hand placement. All right, a little play action. Yeah, you can't take a sack there, dude. Also, I don't really like this play design for this situation. I'd like to have some sort of underneath route a little bit faster than that. Nice. It's a good decision. Running back kind of leaks out there at the end. Probably, oh, no, not with the other safety there. Cedric Wilson in motion, just going to hand it off. What happened there? Not a really great read. Also, Liam Eichenberg got his ass whooped. That's what happened. Liam Eichenberg got his ass whooped. There you go. What sprung that play? Alright, we will go to the other view for this. And hope it works. Yeah, this is it. We get two pretty big yard runs here in a row, so we'll stick with this view. Ooh. Good block by Robert Hunt here. Is this Durham Smythe? Great job climbing from Durham Smythe. Great second level block. Pretty cool play design. Fake the handoff to Mostert. That freezes all these guys. This is kind of a read. And then Jaylen Waddle just being fast. I like you sliding to protect yourself. Like that very, very much. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this decision either. Again, we're in a situation where we're winning. We don't need to be taking risks. Tua, at this point, you've got some open space. Just keep running. You'll get the first. Just keep running and slide. Nice block by Connor. Nope, that wasn't Connor. That was Alec Ingold. I'm sorry. And we're just nailing it. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, overall, pretty good win. Well, very good win, obviously. Definitely some things to be excited about, some things to improve. I love all the motion stuff. Overall, I think we ran the ball better this game than we did last year. Had a little bit more success there. Offensive line does look improved from last year, but it's still not great. Tua is still very accurate, and I think his decision-making is better than before, but again, needs some work. And yeah, obviously, we're way more effective weapons-wise. So, yeah. Excited to see, how this offense progresses throughout the season. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.